Welcome to the ultimate showdown starring the fan favorite, the one and only, the great Among Us. Challenged by the young but promising Goose Goose Duck. During this challenge, Among Us will be represented by Bean and Goose Goose Duck by Mr. G. I don't know about you folks, but I think this fight is going to get messy. Now, without further ado, let me introduce your judge, Quiz. Thank you all for that warm welcome. Before we start, here are the criteria on which each competitor will be judged. Graphics, features and gameplay. With that out of the way, I now declare this battle started. Well, you heard the judge. Let's jump straight into the first challenge. Graphics. First up, Among Us. Coming in strong with a consistent and cute looking art style. The almost animated feeling is bringing back some old memories. Bean, what do you have to say about the graphics of Among Us?
Oh, I've always loved playing hide and seek with my fellow crewmates. The graphics in Among Us really immerse us in the game, and it's just a joy to explore all the different maps. I'm glad you like it too.
Quack! I must admit, Among Us does a fantastic job with their art style. The cute characters and colorful environments are very appealing.
I couldn't agree more. Among Us presents itself quite well with a consistent style across all of its maps and interfaces. It does not try to be something that it is not. Overall, I am quite impressed.
Thank you, Bean, Mr. G and Judge Quiz. Now let's see what Goose Goose Duck has to offer.
The attention to detail in Goose Goose Duck is simply astounding. From the luxurious mansions to the vast spacecrafts, we geese have quite the playground.
Indeed, the graphics in Goose Goose Duck are undoubtedly noteworthy, and the level of detail in some of maps are stunning. However, I must point out that there are a few inconsistencies in the art style. While most of the maps are highly detailed, some appear to be deviating from the overall style, which can be a bit of distracting. If these inconsistencies are addressed, it could further elevate the game's visual appearance.
I see what you mean, Judge Quiz. A consistent art style is vital for immersing players in the game world.
Thank you, Judge Quiz, for your insightful judgment. Both games have their unique strengths as well as areas for improvement. So, while Among Us took the win for the graphics section, we still have a long way to go. Let's move on to features and gameplay. Both contestants will now present some noteworthy features of their respective games. Bean, the floor is yours.
Welcome everyone to my universe. Currently, me and my siblings have access to 4 realms. Skeld, the most popular, Mira, Polis and Airship. While all of us like to hang out in any environment, we tend to dislike the airship for its mazy corridors. Personally, I have gotten lost too many times to count in that mountain of metal. Every inhabitant of this universe has a job assigned to them at birth. These jobs include crewmates, medics and engineers. While running around, we found that they are a group trying to sabotage our efforts. We started calling them imposters. While we don't have any evidence, we think that they might be some sort of disguised aliens which can shapeshift into looking like one of us. Luckily, we believe in guardian angels whom are watching over us.
Fascinating indeed, Bean. Goose Goose Duck has its charm as well. Let me tell you about our world. Quack! We geese are in constant danger from predators like ducks, pigeons, and even pelicans. To survive, we need to take on various roles, from sheriffs to birdwatchers. As long as you do your duties, we don't care. Currently, we have inhabited a lot of areas, quack, from luxurious mansions to high-tech spacecrafts. We even have 6 houses, with a 7th being acquired as we speak. Overall, life is good, except for those pesky mind-controlling wizards.
Mr. G, you mentioned all the different roles, but how do you geese communicate with each other in the game?
Quack, quack! That's one of our coolest features. In Goose Goose Duck, we have the amazing ability to use voice chat during the game. It adds a whole new level of immersion and interaction. Players can strategize, scheme, and form alliances, all while quacking away with each other. It's a wild experience, let me tell you that. Quack!
Voice chat, you say? That does sound like a unique and fun addition to the gameplay. Wow, that's fantastic! Voice chat must add a whole new layer of excitement to the gameplay experience of Goose Goose Duck. As we reach the end of the features and gameplay section, I must say that both Among Us and Goose Goose Duck have proven to be exceptional games. They each bring something unique to the table, making the decision quite challenging. In the section of features and gameplay, Among Us offers an enthralling social deduction experience, where players work together to uncover imposters among them. It keeps players on the edge of their seats, always wondering who they can trust. On the other hand, Goose Goose Duck's vast array of roles, interactive environments, and the addition of voice chat provide a unique and captivating experience. The ability to strategize and scheme through voice chats add a whole new level of intrigue and excitement to the game. After careful consideration, I am inclined to declare Goose Goose Duck the winner of this section. Its diverse gameplay mechanics, intriguing roles, and the inclusion of a voice chat make it a clear winner. There you have it, folks. The judge has spoken, and Goose Goose Duck takes the crown in the features and gameplay section.
Wow, congratulations Goose Goose Duck. You sure have some fantastic gameplay mechanics.
Quack! It's an honor to have such unique gameplay acknowledged.
Well, this has been an incredible showdown, but each game has shown us why it has captured the hearts of players worldwide. However, in the end, the choice between Among Us and Goose Goose Duck comes down to the player's preferred playstyle. Among Us offers a simpler, yet incredibly fun social deduction experience. Goose Goose Duck, on the other hand, requires more time and effort to learn its diverse roles, making it time-consuming but a very funny option worth of your time, especially considering that it is free. Absolutely right, host. Different players will find enjoyment in different aspects of these fantastic games. So whether you prefer the simplicity and fun of Among Us or the complexity and competitiveness of Goose Goose Duck, both games promise thrilling adventures that will keep you entertained for hours on end. Thank you all for joining us today in this ultimate showdown. We hope you have enjoyed the analysis and discovered more about these incredible games. Until next time, happy gaming, and may you find your excitement and camaraderie in whichever universe you choose.